Now we'll see, now we'll see. Subscriptions. Alright guys, are we on? I don't know, man. These, you know, live streams, they're really like, I don't know, man. I hope I'm live. Let me just check it out on my TV. I'm live. Okay, what's up guys? How are you doing? Welcome back to Junkyard Rock Stories Sleaze Mayhem live stream number 9. I haven't done this for a while. Now here I am again. The last one I did was back in, I don't know, let's see here. The last one was a month ago. Wow. Now we are here again. So let's talk about some things. And we have a big announcement here. I have, you know, we were doing Junkyard Awards, and Junkyard Awards are done. The poll is closed, and I just wrote an article where I announced the winners of only one category, the top albums of 2025. Stay tuned for 18 more categories that are going to be presented to you in the upcoming days. Today we have top albums and we're going to talk about it and I'm going to react on it. But before that, guys, the name of this live stream is The Honest One. I mean, let me just write something. All right. So the name of this live stream is This is an Honest One, because I don't know what to do anymore with this channel and with everything I'm doing here, because I don't know. The recent video I did, The Cruel Intentions, these guys released a new single, brand new single, great song. I wrote a little article. The song is called Beating in My Chest, and I did a reaction video for it. S-tier banger. I even put my head on it. You know, I don't like to put my head on thumbnails, but I said, okay, fine, I'll do it. And I put my head. But all of that wasn't enough. This video was released on Friday, and to this date, today's Monday, December 15th, it's just like almost 1 o'clock p.m. or 13. And this video has 33 views. So 48 hours passed and this video has 33 views. And I just cannot accept that anymore. I don't accept this. I mean, I know, I understand. Listen, I'm not stupid. I understand YouTube has algorithms. YouTube has a lot of things. This is not a, you know, a top level tier band, but come on, 33 views. I mean, that's insane, guys. That's not normal, if you ask me. I did a video with the reaction, with analysis, with I wrote, you know, the timestamps down there. I posted it on every single social media that I have as a Junkyard Rock Stories. The band, the Cruel Intentions guys, reposted it, the video on Instagram, you know, reshared the story, which is huge. And still it has 33 views. It gained only 1 view yesterday on Sunday. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. And I don't know where to begin this, you know, telling you how frustrated I feel about this. I mean, I know this is not a big channel, and I know I cannot expect. I have only 429 followers, which is great number. I mean, it's a number. Can you imagine your concert? You're playing a gig or a concert, and you have 429 people in the audience. That's a lot of people, let me tell you, and I really appreciate that. But there is no single explanation why this cannot be like. Why only 33 views for this? Listen, Cruel Intentions is not the big band, like the greatest band in the world. But this band actually, wait a minute. Check this out. This is a screenshot of their Spotify Wrapped this year. So they had 489,000 listeners on Spotify for the last year. That's almost 500,000. And let's do some math here. Let's find some calculator online so I can do the math. So 489, wait. I just want to show you that this is not normal. 400, no, this is not right. This is right. So the number of people who were playing, streaming the Cruel Intentions songs last year. Divide that with 2, because hell, that was Spotify, and the crowd that are the people that are using Spotify are not the same that are using YouTube, because this is YouTube. Let's, take a half of it. Then that's this number. Then let's take another half, because some people don't like reaction videos. Okay. Then let's take another half. For the people that don't like me, that think that I'm ugly, stupid, I speak English very bad. I speak English very bad, very bad. Yes, I do. I know that. I make mistakes. And that I, look... You don't like me? Okay, never mind. Then we're here. And let's take half of it because of the stupid algorithm. Because stupid algorithm cannot understand a simple thing. When I do a Guns N' Roses video, super great views. When I do Ghost videos, even more. Let's give you views. Let's push it. Everybody want to watch this. Ghost, Guns N' Roses, cool. Metallica, cool. I don't know. Motley Crue, cool. Cruel Intentions, bam, no cool. Crashdiet, no. Cut it. Stupid algorithm cannot understand that Guns N' Roses, Ghost, Cruel Intentions, Crashdiet, they are all the same. It's rock music, it's hard rock, it's sleaze glam, it's sleaze metal, it's sleaze rock. But a stupid algorithm cannot understand that, and he thinks, hey, he was talking about Guns N' Roses and we pushed that video, but now he's talking about something called the Cruel Intentions. What is that? No way. No way. Cut. No way we're gonna push that. We're gonna push that video to 3 people, and 0 of those 3 people are going to watch it, and that video is done. Cut it, and that's how it is. That's the algorithm. Then AI. This platform is full with AI. It's so full with AI that finally, I started seeing some talks on internet that they're maybe going to sanction these AI channels, because you cannot live anymore because of these AI channels on YouTube. It's flooded with AI slop. And it's only AI slop on your feed. There's not much place on your feed, for my video, for a video from my friends like Richie Kearns, like Crash Course, Metal Show, and all these guys. They're doing a great job here on YouTube. No. Only thing you can get is AI slop and only big bands. So let's take this. What else do we have? Okay, did we yeah, like this. Okay, we are on 15,000 listeners. Then I don't know, some people really don't enjoy reaction videos, but I already said that we are on 700 people, and I don't know, my channel is a really small one, so they cannot find me. You see, I can go like this on, and it's still going to be like, what is this? 100 times more. Right? This is 100 times more views. I should get 100 times more views than I have. It's 33. So I cannot deal with this anymore. This is not normal. So look at my other videos. Look at this, Guns N' Roses, 594. That's lame. If you go right down there, during the summer, I had Guns N' Roses video with 2,000 views. I had a Ghost video with 7,000. Where is this? There was one video with 7,000 views. And that too, something changed. From May onwards today, everything changed. I restarted this YouTube channel in January this year. after 2022, and then I went on hiatus from YouTube, and I restarted it, and I was doing videos, and I slowly progressed. Like, first video not that good, then the next one better, and it was all the way up till May. But after May, everything just stopped. Everything, I don't know. I already talked about this. So look at these videos. Look at these videos where I'm doing a geolocation. I mean, geolocation videos on YouTube for normal things like pictures and stuff has 100,000 views. And I'm doing geolocations for music videos. I'm finding, like, where is this video filmed? Where is Dave Mustaine here in this video? Where was this The Lost Boys 2004 video filmed? Like, this is a prime content. Interesting, fun, mystery involved, plus music that you guys like and that I like. And no, 44 views here, 51 view here, 84 here, because I posted this on some Ice 9 Kills Reddit subreddit, and they didn't delete it, which is what they always do, and that's it. And look at this ghost, 135. Then this ghost, 400. I told you I have a video with 7,000 views from the summer. So anyway, just to cut this story short, this platform is killing your willingness to do things. It's killing your creativity. It's killing everything. And you know what? I like to do reaction videos. I like to react to smaller bands. I like to react to bands that I like. I like The Cruel Intentions. I like Crashdiet. I like those bands. I like Hailstorm. I like, I don't know, Mammoth, not so much. Roxy, Ryan Roxy. I like Wednesday 13. Danko Jones I like The Gems. I like... What else have I done? Look, Guns N' Roses video, 5.5 thousand views. I like all these bands. I want to react to these bands. I like doing these geo challenges. I like doing this, look at this. Look at the story about AI, 31 views. My story about AI on Spotify has 31 views. And now there's a guy from Sumerian Records, owner of the records, ranting against AI online, and every single magazine is writing about it. I even made a analysis of his rant here, and now this is a big of a deal. And back in March this year, when I talked about it, I got 31 views. I mean, insane. Look, I like Hit. I like Elegance. I like, Dharmagans I like Madhouse. And I like doing these, brackets here. Brackets. No, not for me. I like Bullets and Octane. I like all of these bands. So my point here is I am thinking of, going to some other platform. But I don't know which one yet. Maybe Patreon. But I'm not sure if anyone would follow me there, because that's another type of platform. It's not a platform where you can be discovered. It's a platform to follow you, subscribe to your to your account, and pay money. Yeah, paying money, guys. I mean, this website here costs a lot every month, and these stupid ads don't give enough money to pay. I don't earn enough money from ads on the website to pay monthly for the website. So I was thinking maybe Patreon, where you can support me, because I had this button here called PayPal Donate. I had this on this website for 2017. I never ever asked out loud, hey, can you guys give me some money? Can you, support this? No, ever. And I had this, buy me a coffee kind of thing here, also for support. I never asked for support there. I once had some thing called buy me a coffee and I'll react to your song, but I never wanted to do it because, I don't know, maybe I should get that back. Maybe I should put my videos on Buy Me a Coffee, because Buy Me a Coffee is cool, See, I even put some articles, random articles there just to see. But maybe I should make this channel like a channel for reactions, because I like to do reactions. I have ideas, better ideas. I have an idea to do a reaction for a whole album, for example. But I cannot do that on this stupid platform called YouTube. I cannot. So I'm thinking buy me a coffee, I'm thinking Patreon. If you guys are here, or if you're watching this after it's done live, because there's nobody here right now, tell me in the comments, would you support this on Patreon, or would you like buy me a coffee where you can, donate one coffee, it's $4. That's a lot. I'll put it like lower. You donate and you get a video to watch. I don't know. Maybe maybe that's too much that I'm asking, but I'm going to think about it, because I want to do reaction videos. I want to do a full album analysis, track by tracks. I want to do brackets. I want to do fights. I want to do album battles. All these things that I cannot do on this platform, because this platform is killing creativity and not allowing anybody to succeed. But I'm not gonna stop doing stuff on this platform, YouTube. I'm going to continue probably with these live videos, and probably some, reactions without, or comments without music, and I don't know, shorts probably, because for some unnormal reason, shorts are what is going on this platform. So listen here, Aerosmith Youngblood, my short commentary about that EP got 1.3 thousand views, but I don't know, these views don't translate into subscribers, and nothing translates into nothing, and it's just, a void. So enough talking about this. I've been talking about this for like 15-20 minutes. So I'll stay on YouTube, but I'm thinking about opening a Patreon for some more exclusive content, like reaction videos, because I like to do them, and album analysis, and lots of new another cool stuff. And just again, 33 views for the Criminal Intentional new song. And here, let's divide this with 2 again. See, I would be more than happy with 1.9k views, or even with 800, I don't know, 900. Never mind. Okay. That was about that. It was a rant, so I'm sorry if I got you bored. But now let's react to your votes. Remember, these were your votes, guys. We had Junkyard Rock Stories Awards going on here, 2025. You had a chance to vote for a lot of cool categories. But now we are going only to reveal Best Album of the Year and Best EP of the Year. And the rest 18 categories are going to be done in the following days. So let's start. Here it is. Top albums of 2025 and EPs. This year we have EPs too. So alright guys, let's start this year's Junkyard Awards. This is something that I started doing from 2017. First time I did it back then, but the Junkyard Rock Stories website started in 2014 actually, but I just haven't done this before that. So here you can see some previous winners. We have 2017, we had Stone Sour Hydrograd as a winner. Then in 18 we had Hailstorm Vicious, really good album. They don't make such good music anymore. Then in 2019 you guys voted, I think that was your choice. LA Guns, The Devil You Know. We have Crashdiet, Rust, Alter Bridge. Alter Bridge was not, I don't know, Crashdiet, Rust was good. And in 18 we had Perfect Circle, we had Judas Priest, Firepower. Then again in 2017 we had LA Guns, Missing Piece. I think that Missing Piece was much better than The Devil You Know. But yeah, Stone Sour Hydrograd was also a mega album. And we had Art of Anarchy, if you remember this band with Scott Stapp. Second album. Then 2020, very disappointing. It was you guys who chose this album, AC/DC Power Up. For me, this was very disappointing because you cannot choose AC/DC as a best album in 2020. It was not a best album of 2020. There were much more, younger bands that were, supposed to be here. But, yeah. And Ozzy Osbourne also, not a good album, Ordinary Man. Cherry Curry also, an older artist, but a good album, I must say. Boulevards of Splendor was a great record. Then 2021, again LA Guns winning Checker Past in front of Smith and Kotzen first time and Crazy Lick Street Little. 2021 was a great year in terms of albums, and I didn't like this. Checker Past is not a good record. It's worse than Missing Piece, and it's somewhere there with The Devil, but yeah. And then we have 2022 Skid Row, The Gang's All Here, The Cult, Under Midnight, and 2023 Dirty Honey won. That was a great choice. Rolling Stones, Hackney Diamonds, and Extreme Rise. And I forgot to write for 2024, but we're going to see this right here, just to remind ourselves who won. No, these are my top albums, and these are your top albums. And I'm going to do my top albums of 2025. So, 2024, Crossbones Scully, Babylon ID, and Suicide Bombers. Suicide Bombers, for me, best of all these three, but I also had Bother Side in my top. Now, let's start with this year's. And the first category we have is our EPs. We have, on the number one, of course, we have Aerosmith and Youngblood, the best EP of 2025. You choose your choice, guys. Aerosmith, Youngblood, one more time. Then we have the second place. We have The Violent Hour, self-titled The Violent Hour. That's Carla Harvey. She started her solo career and she released this EP. Very good EP, great music and great start. Carla Harvey is a great singer. You remember her from Butcher Babies, and she sang also some, she was doing some. I don't know. I know her from a Bother Side video called Amber Alert. Great song, and I really liked their performance together there. Then Cobra Spell on the third place. I haven't heard this. I heard only just maybe one song, but congrats to Cobra Spell. Looks like you guys like Cobra Spell. I think I had Cobra Spell last year in Best New Bands category. Cool. And we have Catalano back in business. Catalano is a interesting band. I think they're from Australia. Catalano. Because I'm following them and I listen to their music a lot, and it's like really like good hard rock, heavy glam metal, but it doesn't say where they are from. Australia. Catalano are a hard rock band from Australia, yeah. I say Australia, but it's Australia, sorry. Go check it out. Check out this EP and check out the previous album. They're all cool. So congrats to Aerosmith and Youngblood. Yeah, it was the best EP. No doubt. Do we have anybody here? If we do, hello. Now, let's start with the albums. Place number 10, we have The Helicopters and Overdriver. Overdriver was a good record. Came out in the early 2025. I liked it, but I must say, I liked the previous one more because the previous one had Dragon on it. And what happened there is Dragon was in the band, and I watched this band in 2023 here on one festival, and I had written a great review. Great review. These guys shared this review and they liked it. So Eyes of Oblivion came out 2022 with Dragon, and now Dragon, he broke his hand, basically, and they couldn't, they wanted to continue, and they continued without him. And you can feel that they continued without the great almighty Dragon. So, I don't know. maybe that's why you chose it here. But yeah, a good record. Anyway, good record, but not better than Eyes of Oblivion from the 3 years ago. Then place number 9 we have 3 Days Grace, Alien Nation, Canadian super band with 2 singers now. They have 2 singers. I don't know their names. I'm sorry. But what I know is that, it's Adam Gontier, the first singer, and Matt Welst, the singer who came after him. But now they're both in the band. And I think this is the first time I started listening to this band, like really listening to the whole album. And I must say I like this album, and I like this music, this post-grunge Creed kind of like, but not about Jesus kind of music. It's a deep album, a lot of good songs, and it deserves to be in top 10. Really, I like this album. Good choice, guys. Kudos for this. Then we have place number 8, Alice Cooper, Revenge, The Revenge of Alice Cooper. I don't know, this album doesn't, it shouldn't be here. I mean, it's, I like legacy acts, but they don't do good albums. Really, they don't produce good albums these days. Sorry, this is an honest review, honest, like live, whatever it is. I don't care. I'm probably going to cut this part too. So, the first song, Black Mamba, I actually started doing like reaction video for that song, and I didn't like the song, so I stopped. But that's exactly like the content that I want to do on Patreon. Like, I'll start a reaction, but if I don't like the song, I'll continue, and I'll tell you afterwards why I don't like it. But here on YouTube, I cannot do that, because there are people who are not going to like this. So number 8, not that great of a record. A couple of songs were good. Wait a minute. I think I even did some kind of reviews that I stopped doing, because also this is a died art, because nobody wants to read the reviews on websites. Yeah. Bluesy Snooze Fest or Shock Rock Revival? Bluesy Snooze Fest. 8.5 out of 14. Not a good song, man. Just a little bit above average. And yeah, that's the stuff I want to do on Patreon too. I want to go track by track, albums, reaction and analysis of an album with grades. So if you guys want to support me there, I'm going to start building the channel, and I'll inform you. And you can tell me I'll inform you when it's done, and you can tell me in the comments, would you like me to have one? So would you support it? Okay, place number 7, we have Wednesday 13 and Mid-Death Crisis. Cool records, great album, but I can see that not a lot of people like this shock horror rock. But it's also sleaze, man. I like this album because it's really sleazy. And I wrote a lot of articles about Wednesday this year. Not a lot, but a decent amount of articles. There's one song with Tame It Down called... It's a cool story, because Tame It Down, before Wednesday released this album, Tame It Down, talked about this, like, hey, Wednesday's gonna be a guest on my record, and I'm a guest on his record, and that's cool, and really, really cool. So then Wednesday basically confirmed it. So a cool record, and I'm really glad that this record is here in the Junkyard Top 10. I would have put it a little bit higher, if you ask me, guys. But this is your choice, and I'm okay with this because it's in top 10. If it wasn't in top 10, I would say like something like now mistake, or I don't know. I'm just kidding. Mid-Death Crisis. The songs that I like are No Apologies, In Misery, When the Devil Commands. Yeah, there's the first one, and I think Decapitation is where. It's a good record. Just go and re-listen to it because it's really good. So now, let's go next. Number 6, Billy Idol, Dream Into It. This is another one of your fails, mistakes. I'm sorry. I told you I'm going to be honest. I don't like this album. And why? I don't like this album because the leading intro was good. I even did a reaction video to that song. You can find it here. And I said, yeah, this song was good. Old Billy Idol, energy, a bit punky. Yeah, I did this, Avril Lavigne 77 reaction too. No, that was not a good song. But the first one was Still Dancing was a good song here. But then after that I started listening that when the album came out. I started listening from track to track and man, that was not good. That was not good, man. A lot of some empty songs. I don't know. Could it be better if it was an EP, I think. But yeah, this is how you choose. So I need to respect it. And I respect that, guys. Because maybe, just maybe, you didn't vote this because you really like this album. But you voted because you didn't know any other artist on this, poll. So you said, oh, I know Billy Idol. I'm gonna, vote for him. Even I didn't hear the album. I know you guys are doing that. I know. Okay, kidding. Number 5, Shiraz Lane, Finnish band Shiraz Lane. These guys released an album called In Vertigo. I was really looking forward for this album this year. Shiraz Lane. You know Shiraz Lane. I talked a lot about Shiraz Lane. Wrote about Shiraz Lane a lot. Recorded some reaction videos like Here, Dangerous. Several songs actually. If you go down to the channel. Yeah, now this is going all to go to Patreon or Buy Me a Coffee. We'll see. No, I'm not that impressed with this album. I'm sorry, Shiraz Lane. There are some decent songs, but like a whole, should have been a little bit better. Because some songs they tried to do too much pop in it. It was like Kylie Minogue rock music, which I really don't necessarily like. But these guys are great musicians, and if you go and check out their first album, was it the first? Or why is this not giving me albums? Why are you giving me videos and songs? Give me album, Harder to Breathe song, and whatever. Let's go to Discogs, I'll show you. Decent websites. Yeah. I meant Carnival Days, the second album. And the third one was great too. A little bit harder. But Carnival Days, it's their masterpiece, man. Harder to Breathe and Carnival Days and, saxophone, all these things. But this one, good, but not up to Carnival Days. So, yeah. Let me just take a pause here to see if there is somebody who is watching this. Probably not. Yeah. So yeah, nobody's here. But hey, if you're watching this after it's recorded or after it's done live, hello guys and welcome and thank you for being here. And subscribe if you want. But we'll talk about that later. Then place number 4, we have The Darkness and Dreams on Toast. Also cool record. Everything Darkness does is cool, right? Everything is cool with Darkness. Cannot say anything else. Because it's Darkness, man. It's Justin Hawkins, man. And I'm okay with this album being, rated as high as it is here. Number 4, place number 4. And Darkness, they are Dream Into It, right? I don't know. I mean, some songs are weird, but some are cool. So it's 50-50 for me. It's 50-50 for me, actually, Rock and Roll Party Cowboy was a hilarious masterpiece. Jaunty, and, rock and roll, man. What do you want, man? This band, it's a, 2000s rock band. Still present, still kicking it. I mean, Great choice. I mean, great choice. Now, Mortal Dread. No, Hold on My Tail. I hate myself when he dresses like a girl. Yeah, that was a weird one. Artistically good, but you know. And what can I say? It's darkness, man. It's good to have darkness here. Then let's go to the next one. Number 3, we have Skyletta, Ghost, man. I'm a little bit disappointed here, guys. I expect this to be higher, but again, no, it is where it needs to be. It's in top 3. So thank you for voting Skyletta being top 3. For me, is definitely in the top 3 also. Wow, what to say about Ghost? Look how many videos I did about Ghost. I mean, Ghost, let's see. I mean, I basically dedicated this year to Ghost. And if you go, no, you haven't seen this. Like, there's my video with 7.8 thousand views. Newz, leaks, and guitarists. What's going on with Ghost? So, yeah, but that was back in. Oh, it's 4 months ago. So it's like August. Okay, so after summer, everything started to fall apart on YouTube. Anyway, Skyletta, Lacrima, Peacefield, Satanized. My favorite one. What's my favorite one? Man, I forgot. Ghost. Skyletta. The song down da 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 da. The glam one. No, not the Profundus, the Missili Amori. Yes, Missiles of Love, great song. I like all of them except Guiding Lights and Excelsis, because I don't like ballads and they're kind of boring. Umbra is great. So it's like 10 out of 10 or 9 out of 10, because I would give Excelsis and Guiding Lights a half point. So, but an amazing album, and I don't want to talk more about Ghost because, you know. Let's dedicate a whole episode to Ghost. And the place number 2, we have Hit, with their Welcome to the Future album. This is a great record. I mean, I actually like this because you choose Hit above Ghost, which is cool, which indicates that you guys, that I finally attracted a right audience here on Junkyard Rock Stories, because this is what I do. Yes, Ghost did this Skyletta album, which is this time really done in that, you know, category, that way, in that type of music, sleaze rock, sleaze metal, 80s. But if we are talking about that music, this kind of music, you know, then the Hit is one of the greatest bands in this genre right now. Great songs are Disaster, Bad Time for Love, Running to You, Call My Name, interesting. The End, for me, the best song on the album. Hidden Gem, check it out. And the rest of it, it's also very good. So, very good, guys. Very, very good. And thank you for choosing this album so high. These guys are masters of melodic glam metal, and they deserve to be here. But they're only on number 2, and who's on number 1? Who's on number 1? Let's see. How long are we in this? Where can I see this? 38 minutes, that's a lot of time. Alright. And then the best album of 2025, voted by the fans of Junkyard Rock Stories, thank you guys again, is... Dun, da, da, da. Can you guess? Come on, chat. Right, can you guess? Yeah, but there's nobody in the chat, so... Burned! No, I'm just kidding. It's Crazy Leaks and their Thrill of the Bite, man. What a record, man. Danny Rexon, great. Hey, did you know that Danny and I did an interview? It's on Junkyard Rock Stories. A lot about this album was... He told me there about this album. So, congrats again, man. And really, really the best album. I would have picked this one too. Crazy Leaks. I did a lot of articles about Crazy Leaks, man, this year. And what I said to what I said about, here's the interview, here's some, 10 things you didn't know about this album, Live at a Whiskey, revealing some surprises, Danny Rex on Q&A. That's the same thing, right? No, that's the different thing. The last question of this Q&A, I asked him, hey, can you give me your favorite hair metal bands, all-time favorite? He gave me, and he agreed that that I can post this as a standalone article. And this is, what I like to do, but again, not many people are, going and reading these pages, but never mind. So congrats again, man. As what I said about Kid here, one of the best bands of, sleaze glam, 2000 sleaze, and bands that are still present today, then Crazy Licks are definitely the best one. They're the top band of this genre right now, along with Hit and along with Hardcore Superstar, Crashdiet, and Cruel Intentions, and bands like Suicide Bombers, and all these guys, But Crazy Licks, right there on top, and I'm really, really pleased to see that you guys chose this album to be the best album of 2025. Finally, the winner is the album that deserves to win, and not a legacy act and stuff like that. So, great songs are all of them. Starting with Highway Hurricane, who said Rock and Roll is Dead, that's a battle anthem, or just an anthem for rock and roll. Little Miss Dangerous with a video. And video won the award on Junkyard Rock Stories Awards 2024 for the best video. Now, you guys got another win here at the Junkyard Rock Stories. Call of the Wild, Recipe for Revolution, maybe my favorite song. Deep Cut, because you know me, I like deep cuts. I'm always into deep cuts, man. Run Wild. There's a guy who actually wrote this riff. You can Google that, who wrote Run Wild. I'm sorry, and you'll see a guy, because Danny Rexon decided to have an out of the band songwriters this time, and this is one of those songs. Great song. Hunt for Danger, also great video. I did a reaction video for this song, and I did something here, like deciphering what is this. So, and let me just see, apropos that story from the beginning of the live stream, how many views does this video have, since it's very, very old now. It's done in February, 10 months ago, right? And it has 306 views. Not enough for a band this good. And see, Those Then Crows, 100, 300, Dorothy, and I heard these, three number view counts. Now I have only 2 numbers, so yeah. But I'm not gonna talk about that again. Congrats again to Crazy Licks, man, and that's it. We are done with this, reaction. My reaction to your vote, to your choices for the best albums of 2025 on Junkyard Rock Stories. Again, guys, thank you very much for participating and doing this. These are the albums again. And we also had the new category this year, which is called the best EPs. So thank you again, and see you next time. Ciao, ciao. No, it's not ciao, ciao. Maybe I'll cut this part for the standalone video on this forgotten channel. But now we're just going to continue with some news. And not music. No, I'm not gonna play music today. Now I have something to show you here. Black Velvet. I don't know if you heard about Black Velvet magazine. I'm sorry, but it's a cool rock and roll music magazine, an online magazine, but it's going out as a magazine. Look how many back issues did they have, and I think it's run by one person, one girl. And I remember this magazine all the way back from MySpace. I do remember their page on MySpace. I think I remember. And it's very cool. See, they even had Hardcore Superstar on the front, man. Look, this is the new one. The Hera, then Them Kraus, Cat Von D, Chris Cara's band, Melly Manders, Eva Under Fire, Tuck Smith, Fozzy, okay, Fozzy Wayward Sons. A cool band that I was talking a lot about back in 2019-21. They were listening to cool albums. Hands of Gretel, I heard about them, Dream State, Michael Monroe, The Huna, Diamante. You know, Diamante is I talk a lot about Diamante here in Junkyard. Saving Abel, Monster Track, 6 a.m. 6 a.m. It's probably from 2014, right? Or 16. Never mind. Where's my hard? There are my, my band, Hardcore Superstar. And that's why I like this magazine, Black Velvet magazine. And now they have a new issue, and I just want you guys to go and check it out. Wait a minute. How can I see the new issue? Like, I don't know. Like here, like this. Okay, let's open the new issue. And you can read it. So, see, there's where's the button to zoom in. We have Bon Jovi, Rasmus, Cassidy Paris. We had Cassidy on Junkyard Awards in some categories, you remember. And album live reviews by let's just go a little bit. It looks like a cool magazine. I would like to read this, holding it in my hands. But maybe Dead Posey, we had Dead Posey on Junkie Rock Stories a lot. Great American duo, gothic industrial rock. Here's Cassidy and Bon Jovi. No. Bands like this, no. I mean, he looks cool, but he sings very bad, man. But I'm kidding. I like Bon Jovi. I always liked Bon Jovi, but not today. I stopped liking Bon Jovi back in 2013. When was the year when Richie Sambora quit the band? So yeah, a cool magazine. Go check it out, guys. You know me. I like to show you things that are cool here on Junkie Rock Stories, Sleaze Mayhem, and I like to support cool things. 3 Days Grace, 2 singers, yeah, great band, man. Those then Krause, I saw a lot of cool names here. So yeah, go check this one out, guys. Black Velvet magazine. And now let's go to our beloved Sleaze Rocks to talk about some news, and then we'll wrap it up. The biggest news of the Sleaze Metal community comes from Crashdiet, because Crashdiet announced Midnight Danger member Chris Young as their new bassist for next touring cycle. Yet again, Peter London is out of the band. Now we have Martin Sweet on guitars, this guy Chris Young on bass, John Elliott on vocals, who is also a singer of Confess, and Michael Sweet, Martin Sweet's brother, on drums, who is a drummer in Toxic Rose, also another Swedish sleaze, a little bit more metal and industrial band. And Midnight Danger, this guy Chris Young, he was ex-Lips, again another cool sleaze glam band from Sweden, and his Midnight Danger band. But you maybe remember him from September, because he already played with the band back in September. He played a bass for the 20th anniversary gig that they had in Stockholm, 20th anniversary of Rest in Sleaze. So Chris Young here, he was the bassist because Peter London couldn't make it. The gig was in the Basser. And I don't know what to say, guys. I don't know. Peter is again stepping up to take a break. And on their Facebook page, let's see if I can open this without logging in. So yeah, Peter London is again stepping out of the band, and I guess they need to continue. So yeah, Chris Young is a good addition, I think. I'm not gonna talk about Peter London because I don't know the real reasons why he's stepping out of this band so much. I don't know, and I don't want to go into that. Okay? Maybe something serious. I don't know. Stepping out. We have a new bassist, and that's Chris Young. And only thing I can say, this is a good choice. And this guy really looks like Peter London. For the first, I mean, if you don't know Crashdiet and you see two pictures of them, this one and the one with Peter London instead of Chris Young, you would probably think that's the same guy. So he fits this band perfectly. He plays bass very well, and he fits better than the guy from Confess that they had with them back in, I don't know, before Chris Young. The guy, he's a great bass player and he did a good job in Crashdiet, but I don't know, this guy looks more like visually that belongs to this band. So cool. And I gotta say congrats to Martin Sweet, and really kudos to you, man, for holding this band together for all these years, man. Losing your singer in 2006, now in January, February, it's gonna be like 20 years since Dave Leppard did what he did. And yeah, Martin Sweet made it. 20 years later, he's still, he's the only original member of the band. I mean, okay, if you don't count Tobias Forge as an original member, and this, lineup before Martin Sweet came, before 2003, but from all these members from 2005, the best lineup and the best, era, he's the only one still here present, and, I mean, respect to you, man. Respect for holding this band together for all these years, because this is hard. Crashdiet changed Peter, Oliver, Simon, what's his name, 2017 guy on the Rust. I forgot. No, 4, and now this is the 5th singer, Joe Elliott. Drummer is the new bassist. I mean, just respect, man. Respect, because we Sleaze Glamours and people from 2000s, without Crashdiet, this world would not be the same. So thank you for doing this and holding this band together. And we are waiting for this new album that you announced back in the May when you were on Sleaze UK Mayhem tour. Not Sleaze. This is Sleaze Mayhem. That was UK Mayhem tour. So we cannot wait for the new album. So yeah, that was Crashdiet news. Let's see what else we have here. Great for, continuing. The Cruel Intentions, we talked about it. Go watch the reaction video before I removed it and put it on Patreon. And I don't know. Heaven's Edge, Bullet Boys, Yacht Metal featuring Bullet Boys, Femme Fatale, and George Lynch. Yacht rock. Yacht metal. Yacht is a boat, right? Yeah. Oh man, nope, not for me. What else do we have? M3 Rock Festival, Tom Kiefer, Queensryche, Buck Cherry, White Lion. Why not Stolen Prayer? Why not Big Red Fire Truck? Why not Vain Wild? Okay, they're from England, but why not these bands, M3? Why always these, Okay, Buck Cherry, it's a 2000s band, but can you at least put some young band from USA at this M3 Rockfest? No, you cannot, because, yeah. Lame. Go listen to your Tom Kiefer. Tom Kiefer, by the way, the guy who doesn't want to do Cinderella a reunion, and according to Classic Metal Show and according to Ian Scott Rocks, two great podcast and YouTube channels, Cinderella was offered a spot on the next year's Motley Crue tour. But Tom Kiefer rejected because probably he can make more money playing alone than playing with a band. I mean, yeah. So, alright. Never mind. I have a news here from my website that I want to talk about from some real bands. Hardcore Superstar have a new drummer. And that's going to be probably our last thing for today because almost an hour. So Hardcore Superstar have a new drummer. His name is Elfram Larsson. He's from Gothenburg. And Hardcore Superstar are from Gothenburg. Or Göteborg. He was playing in Gathering of Kings, Sapphire, Masterplan, and Rydell and Quick. And they already had a gig. They played a gig for some boat that goes into the Baltic Sea. Yeah, they do that. And now they're going to play on a Bandit. Bandit Rock Radio was a cool radio, man, before. I used to listen to that radio all the way back in, I don't know, beginning of 2010s, maybe even before that. Maybe even in 2000s. Great Swedish radio. I didn't know a word of Swedish back then. I don't know it today either. I can understand Swedish. I can talk to the Swedes. You know, me talking Norwegian, they talking Swedish. We can understand each other. But why? If we can talk English, of course, right? But I loved Bandit and Hardcore Superstar. He replaced Johan Raven, who was, I think he was a drum tech in the band. And he filled in. And I know when my brother went to see them in Hamburg, he wrote a little review here on Junkyard. You can find it, or I'll show you. Then there was this guy behind the drums, and you know, I told you this is going to be an honest one, and I think there were some, problems there in this band with previous drummer Magnus Ade Andreasson, because he left Eclipse. That's Magnus Ade. He left Eclipse he left Hardcore Superstar to go to Eclipse, and we were told that he's stepping from Hardcore Superstar because he needs more time for his family, and that was bullcrap. Because he's joined Eclipse, and Eclipse is a great and big band, Swedish band also. So, and there was this guy on Reddit who told me a lot of stuff about, maybe he's some insider. He told me a lot of stuff about who is who in that band, and I'm not gonna talk about it right here because, but it's on Reddit. You can find it. I mean, just type Hardcore Superstar, you maybe find it. But yeah, interesting thing. So he's stepping from Hardcore and going to Eclipse, but now Hardcore has a new drummer. He's a great one. I saw some videos, and now the only thing we need from you guys from Hardcore Superstar is the album, because if you remember, 2024, Jocke Berg, band's frontman, he promised the new album is in the works. It's been it's gonna be 4 years since Abracadabra went out. Abracadabra, yeah. So, guys, thank you for being with me. Should we talk about this AI too? Yeah, just shortly. Go on Junkyard Rock Stories and read this. Ash Avildsen declares war on AI music. Velvet Revolution is coming. He's basically saying, this guy Ash Avildsen, he's a director of Sumerian Records. Sumerian Records is a good and cool label. That is, you can see here, some of the biggest acts from that label are Asking Alexandria, Animals as Leaders, Bad Omens, Black Whale Brides, Poppy, all these, modern metalcore bands, and Starbenders, Diamante, from the bands that we are following here. And he talked about, that's it, that's enough, AI is killing music. We know, I told you in the first part of this live that, I know, I wrote about it in March and nobody wanted to watch that video, never mind. But now the dust has risen, or how do you say this in English? He stirred the water or whatever, man. And now that's the video I was talking about. And now he wants to start the Velvet Revolution. Velvet Revolution, if you didn't know, was a revolution happened in Czechoslovakia. That's the country that was once in Europe. Now it's two countries, Czech Republic and Slovakia. And they had this velvet revolution, a peaceful revolution, when they transitioned from communism and common economy to republic, democratic parliamentary republic, and to open economy. And don't ask me which one is better, because I don't know. Maybe. And I know these things, but these things are not for here. Nope. But yeah, he wants the velvet revolution against AI. I don't know what this is, but I analyzed it and I wrote some possible things that it could be, like this one here, human-only platform, a new distribution pipeline. Like maybe he wants to build a new Spotify. I know. Or early access model where you can, get the music from the artist directly before it's on streaming. That one is better than the new streaming service, because a new streaming service, a lot of them tried it, but none of them succeeded it. So, I don't know. Industry coalition, maybe the labels, managers, and artists are going to, stand against AI, and clarification system that every AI should be, labeled as AI. So we'll see. Go and read this article, and here in this post that he posted on social media, he added some of those fake AI bands like this, Beyond Disdain. Look how many streams they have. This is not normal, guys. We must end this. This needs to stop. Okay? The Velvet Sound on You Remember This hideous band. I wrote something about it here. You remember it. Then Devil Inside. Look how many views they have. Almost monthly listeners. Biscuit Beats. Look at this, man. But this is bots playing bot music. Nick Hustler. 500,000. Bleeding Verse. 1.1 million monthly listeners. He has a band, a metalcore band, that actually ripped off an existing band. You can read that too in the original post on, I don't know which band it was, but that band sued Spotify or whatever, even took their music out of Spotify because this hideous thing was stealing their music. I mean, I don't know. Beats by AI. And here's Velvet Revolution in Czechoslovakia. So we'll see. This is interesting. And he said in January it will start. So I'm following closely on this matter, and you should too, guys. And that's it. AI music bands, please stop doing this. This is me again writing about AI in January 2025. Here are some of my AI creations, and I did them in 2023 before everybody started doing AI. I started creating these interesting characters just for fun, whatever. But yeah, that's AI. And that was Junkyard Rock Stories, guys, live stream. Thank you for being or not being here, but thank you if you're gonna watch this afterwards, or if you're gonna listen to this. Maybe I'm going to put this on Spotify podcast too, because I have podcasts still that I was doing before, and maybe I'll put it there, because a lot of these things you don't even need to watch. You can only listen. Go take your dog for a walk, or go do chores in your household and listen to Junkyard Rock Stories. And tell me, do you think it is clever to go on Patreon and do song reactions, video reactions that you guys are going to suggest me, so your suggestions, small bands reactions, everything that, that is killing the algorithm on your YouTube channel, because apparently you're not allowed to make a video about a small band because that's killing your channel, because stupid algorithm only, knows and will allow big bands and stuff that is talked about. Bull crap. I mean, bullchinabat. I mean, so, and I'll do also album reviews, track by track. I want to do this. I enjoy doing this because I always write and talk about singles, and I never talk about albums because nobody wants to read album reviews anymore. And Junkie Rock Story started as an album review website in 2014, and I only did this once on this podcast, but it was not in English, so don't go there and don't try to find it. I did this track by track on there in 2022, and I want to do it again, and I'm thinking about doing it on Patreon, and I'm gonna do album battles and stuff like that. That's the idea, but only I don't know if anyone is going to be there. But I'm 99% sure that I'm gonna start it. So if you are there, great, thank you. But if you're not, I mean, the readers are just gonna be there. So I hope somebody will follow. And that's it, guys. I'm tired, man. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna turn off this live stream. Right? Okay. Hope it was fun. I hope there's something for you to watch. I leave the timestamps down there so you can skip the parts that you don't like. And that's it. See ya. See you next time. What can I say? Ciao, ciao.